there will never be a totally transparent society. As an investigative journalist, you always have to struggle to get the information. And if you are in a government, there are always ways to keep the information away from the journalists. And I have a lot of experience of that, because I've been working with some of the most delicate questions in Sweden that concerns export of arms and other kinds of foreign policy. Foreign policy is always part of well, you try to hide those documents of many reasons, because it always has to do with another government, and there are always names, and could be embarrassing in many ways. I just wanted to very briefly explain how it works in Sweden, this very open system. We have, close to the foreign ministry, we have a special office where everybody can go. And it's very nice, decorated, and they have like 15 working stations with computers, and you come there, and the staff they are always very friendly to you, and they're very helpful, and they never ask you who you are and why you're there. And from those computers you can find millions of documents, state documents. If you, for example, I've been investigating the arms deal. Sweden sold the Gripen airplanes to South Africa 11 years ago, and I've been investigating that. And one thing that I wanted to know about was what kind of relations did the Swedish politicians have with the South African ministers. So I did checked the computers. I tested some different names. Joe Modise, he was the former Minister of Defense here, and I matched his name with the Swedish Minister of Defense, and I got like 20 matches or something like that, different documents, and you could briefly see what documents contains in the computer. Anyway, then I have to ask the staff, can I get those documents? And I did. And the most interesting documents, they told me that you can't have those. It's impossible. You can have some other documents, but it will take some time. It took a couple of months, and then I got one of the classified documents here. It's full of. Can you see it from there? They took everything that was interesting away from the document. It's impossible to read the document. This is how it works in the most open country in the world. I stopped there. You're welcome to ask questions about